Próxima temporada vai jogar a temporada inteira com essa camisa aí e a branca. Só vai ter essa. Só vai trocar se nós perder alguma pelada. O objetivo é ganhar tudo.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hi there, folks. Ernie Johnson here, aided once again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to be together again as the NBA regular season wraps up and playoff fever starting to set in. Are you feeling it, Kenny?
Oh, I feel that playoff fever.
Yes, we do.
Hey, we don't have to pay for this song. Why? Because I made it up in my head.
I'm the backhand guy.
Yeah.
Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Orlando Magic. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Magic team lately. This is their third meeting of the season with this team. They've won every game thus far and can seal their edge with a win here. 81 games down.
Pela temporada, pela disputa de conferência.
Welcome, everyone, to Phillips Arena. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, the home of the Hawks, where we'll be broadcasting live today. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Magic, a superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
The way this team has been playing, Kevin, I would expect them to continue the win streak against this team because, quite honestly, they enjoy a lot of matchup advantages in this one.
Yeah, but I think it's critical that you stay in the moment. You know, you can't get caught up in that kind of thinking. It's okay for us to think that way, but they need to focus on the opponent, on the here and now.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Houdini is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Now here's Teague. 9 points last game out. 5 to shoot. Outside for Millsap. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Houdini. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Stolen away. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Harris. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. T kicks to Cephalosha. Millsap passes to Henderson. Millsap a screen on Oladipo. Pass to Cephalosha. Intercepted. Here's Houdini. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Inside, here's Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Henderson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Millsap. No good, unable to end this run.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Oladipo outside.
Tobias, pô.
Feeds it to Harris.
Olha.
Down low, 6 on the shot clock.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
The 3 from Cephalosha. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
No good from Houdini.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Millsap a screen. Henderson dishes to Horford. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Harris.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Al Horford drops them both. Magic leading by 8. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. According to him, their focus defensively is going to be on making things difficult inside. Ideally, they'll be in the best shape, he feels, if they force most of the shots against them to come from the perimeter. Guys?
Thanks, Doris.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going. We go very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleader.
We got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point field goal percentage, and they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another. And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Magic getting the bucket. They get a hand on it. Here's Houdini. 10 points for him. Pass to Gordon. It's Oladipo on the wing. He had a nice open look right there. Oladipo's got his first 2 points of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's Houdini following the basket by Al Horford. And Harris wide open. He shoots the three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 13. There's the dish to Henderson from 17 feet out. And it's T. That time on the assist by Henderson.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Gordon with a screen on Teague. Here's Houdini. Oh!
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Houdini following the basket by Paul Millsap. Houdini passes to Gordon. Here's Houdini. Teague covering. Houdini. Here's Harris. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the triple. Harris has got 6 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Teague. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Henderson, no good. The Magic leading by 14. Passes it to Houdini. Lets it go with the 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Looking now at some numbers for Millsap. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's putting up about 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Urebko's checked in for Millsap. Muhammad comes in for Cephalosha. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Gerald Henderson. And Dennis Schroeder's subbed in for Jeff Teague. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And Muhammad gets it to go.
You can't let them recover their missed free throws. Lucky break for the offense.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Schroeder. Houdini passes to Payne. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail by 14. And Muhammad kicks it over to Schroeder. Jackson has the open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Azania. Off target from outside.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
It's Jackson with the drive. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Jackson's got 5 now.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now here's Nene. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Urebko. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside. Because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Schroeder, and that one's good. Nene's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Jackson.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. Okay, Atlanta.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter. As our second quarter gets Atlanta making some changes. Horford comes in for Wright, and it's Teague in for Jackson. Then for the Magic, Nene, he's checked in for Vucevic. Tobias Harris comes in for Johnson. And Houdini subbed in for Payton. Jonas Urebko out there with Muhammad. Then there's Horford. Then there's Teague. So that's the Hawks 5.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was just phenomenal. He ended up with 35 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel guys at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Teague can't hit. Orlando leading by 15. Payne passes to Houdini. To the paint. 11 feet away. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Teague dishes to Urebko.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
The Hawks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it.
Here's Houdini, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Houdini's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
There's the screen. The pass to Urebko. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Urebko's got 7 points.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Oh! Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
The Hawks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Free throw good, Teague. And so Teague gets 2 free throws. Magic leading by 13. Nene, the screen. Here's Houdini, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Teague drives in, and it's blocked, but they get it back. Here's Horford, the 7-footer forward. Horford's got 11 points.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket, on time and on target.
Here's Houdini, out to Harris. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Schroeder. Payne gets a wide-open look. No good from outside. The Hawks trail by 13. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Teague drives in. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
That's good. 6 points for Nene.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
It's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff.
O outro não volta, fica na quadra para pegar o contra-ataque. Que isso?
And now, your Atlanta Hawks
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings, and it's Houdini at the one.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
They double him with Horford. Here's Vucevic. Rebound, Atlanta. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass. And guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
And that one's good. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Outside Teague. Ball's knocked loose. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Let's now go to a collection of the league's most clutch long-range shooters. Since All-Star, these are the best small forwards in basketball at the art of the three-point shot. Tobias Harris is second.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do, but it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice the defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. Vucevic has got 8 points.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final season will look in the East. You look at Orlando. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And of course, the Atlanta Hawks. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And I think for the Hawks, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far, they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Hey, they're amongst a big group fighting for the bottom few playoff seeds, and that's going to continue all the way through the end of the season. I think they'll get in, but it won't be easy. Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
They double him with Horford. The wide open look here for Vucevic, and it's Orlando with another.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Inside, here's Horford. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Here's Houdini, guarded by Jackson. The wide open look here for Oladipo. The shot is off, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Houdini. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing, and that one's good. Houdini's got 27.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
The feed to Millsap. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
The Magic leading by 10. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Jackson misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Yarebko's checked in for Horford. Wright comes in for Paul Millsap. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Gerald Henderson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Nene, he's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Gordon. Hezonja, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo. To the middle. Nene kicks to Johnson. Stolen by Jackson. He dishes it to Wright. Schroeder passes to Yarebko. From 10 feet out. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point. Outside Teague. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Henderson out there with Teague, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Teague. Vucevic with the block. Here's Houdini. Henderson defending. Houdini. Harris kicks to Oladipo. Passes it to Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pins the shot with nobody near him. Gordon's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
There's the 3. No good from Houdini.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Henderson, no one around him.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
The drive by Gordon. Dishes to Vucevic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's a 12-point Magic lead. The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Teague kicks to Millsap. Pass to Henderson. Millsap at the elbow. Picked by Horford. Millsap dishes to Cephalosha. 4 on the shot clock. From downtown, and it's Millsap. And time on the assist from Cephalosha. Millsap's got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. Here's Houdini. Outside Gordon. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And that one's good by Henderson.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Gordon with a screen on Teague. Kicks it to Harris. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Magic lead by 9.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Teague. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Houdini, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Henderson with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And it's blocked by Gordon. Henderson against Harris. Here's Houdini. And stolen by Cephalosha. He feeds it to Henderson. He kicks to Horford. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Gordon, the pass to Houdini. Good ball movement here by the Magic. The open shot, Harris. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Hawks trail by 9, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by T. And the Hawks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And the change for the Magic. Payne, he's checked in for Oladipo. Here's Houdini. And the call will be against Al Horford. Here's Houdini.
They've been unable to find the bottom of the net from the outside here in the second half like they did in the first half. And that's a concern. That's a big part of who they are, the three-point shot.
Cephalosha misses. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Detroit Pistons. And there's the pass to Houdini. Feeds to Vucevic. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score them.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
Pass to Houdini. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The dish now to Henderson. There's a big height bounce and goes in. Henderson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Outside Jackson. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Guarded by Jackson. Shot by Gordon. Wide open. The three-pointer no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Jackson drives in. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. They shoot one more at the free throw line.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Magic.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, you know, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for them, too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll now won 70 on the year.
And in this era of unparalleled parity, it takes a lot to sweep an opponent in 4 straight games. But that's exactly how they finished off their season series tonight against the Hawks.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Houdini. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Vucevic, soft touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 14.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big mark.
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently
Fim de
get your shot?
temporada, agora playoffs. História.
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season